Preparing the bark cloth is a back-breaking process whereby the bark of the mulberry is removed and beaten into fine cloth. With their teeth, the women gash the bark so they can pull it from the wood, taking care to keep the bark in one piece. It is the inner layer of bark that the women seek. Using a shell or even a knife, a cut is made as a starting point from where the inner layer or tutu is carefully separated from the husk. The tutu are left in the sun to dry before being sorted according to size. If a large tapa cloth is to be made, hundreds may be paired, then matched with other pairs to make a takainga tutu or tekau, a roll of 20 tutu of similar dimensions. The tutu can be stored for several months before being beaten with a mallet of ironwood called a yike. The tool has 4 sides, 3 of them grooved to help break up the fibres of the tutu. The 4th smooth surface is used to flatten the tutu. The tutu are soaked overnight to help soften the fibres before beating. Traditionally, this was done by tying the tutu to rocks and submerging them in the sea or streams. The beating or whakapā is done on a tutua, a hard wood log that rests upon sticks and coconut husks, which act as shock absorbers and reduce the noise that accompanies the beating. First one, then the second of the pair of tutu is processed, using water to maintain its softness. Soon a 2-inch wide strip becomes 4 and then 6 inches. Now the ngatu maker is ready to transform her tutu into cloth. She matches a pair, carefully aligning the edges, then beats layer upon layer, still using the groove side of the yike. At last she beats with the smooth side before the edge of the folded tutu is cut to produce a cloth of uniform width. As it is opened up, it receives a final pounding with the smooth side of the yike. The completed length of cloth, the fetaake, is now hung to dry.
This one piece has come out of the pair, have been matched and beaten together and become one piece. Almost 2 feet wide piece of ngatu or fetaaki has been produced from a 2-inch tutu.
The small scars in the bark of the mulberry tree now appear as holes in the fetaaki. The tiniest blemish in the tutu has become a major flaw, which will now have to be repaired if the tapa is to have any value. Once the cloth is dry, the women painstakingly go through and patch these using small offcuts, which they glue onto the underside of the fetaaki, using a native starchy potato known as mahua'a koka'anga. This same potato is used to glue several fetaaki together, both width and lengthwise, to produce a single piece. This piece of cloth made from tekau or 10 pairs of tutu will soon be joined to others in the next stage of the process. In many parts of the Pacific, plain unadorned cloth was once worn as clothing. This cape from New Guinea could also serve as a bed cover, while these poncho from the eastern Pacific were often uncoloured. In some cultures, patterns were beaten into undyed cloth. This waistband from Vanuatu is an example of plain cloth that has been carefully beaten upon a stencil to produce intricate indentations. Coloured, patterned bark cloth is standard throughout the Pacific region. Its variety is almost endless.